and around the world. This is our excelling year.
Hi, Lynette Dutton here with Kingdom Life today, and I am so excited about the day and the time we're living in. You know, it is, I see many women that rise up. And there are some of those that I know are history changers. They're world changers. They are taking territory for the kingdom of God. And I've got an amazing woman of God coming up today. So I want you to stay tuned for my special guest. You're going to love it. I'll be right back.
My God keep blessing, yeah, you know that we just chillin', man. Living the kingdom life. You see me blessed, no, I never will be stressed, yeah. We're living the kingdom life. I don't know what they told you, but you know we live in it. Living the kingdom life. My God keep blessing, yeah, you know that we just chillin', man. We're living the kingdom life.
Welcome back, guys. I have got an amazing guest. I need you to go ahead and share this, text somebody, tell them to tune in to the Dominion Television app on our streaming platforms. And I want you to give a big welcome, a big Dominion welcome to Pastor Traci Walker. Hi, friend.
I am so excited to be here. How are you?
We are wonderful. How are you doing?
I am blessed and highly favored of the Lord.
I know you are. I know you are. And you are no stranger to Dominion TV. It seems like every major life shift, every big thing that's happening, we always have a good, amazing conversation. So I'm excited you're here today. And tell the people a little bit about yourself, because you've had a lot of things happen since the last time you've been on Dominion.
Yes. Well, I am walking in my kingdom dominion because I'm a married woman. And so, yes, just about 6 months ago at the age of 37, finally found me, my amazing husband, who is the senior pastor of our church at New Beginning Christian Center, Portsmouth, Virginia, Jontis Walker. And I am just a messenger. I'm a midwife and I'm a mobilizer. And I believe that I have a word specifically for women of the day. And girls, to just position them in a place of purpose, to move past just being into becoming, and to step into their divine destinies as daughters of the Most High God. So I'm a lot of things, but one of the things I love the most is being an auntie, being a godmother, and just being a servant of the Most High God.
I'm so excited about everything that God's doing in your life through you and your husband, through the church there, and all the amazing things that you've put your hands to through the years. You are truly a visionary and a mobilizer. So tell us a little bit. I know this past weekend, you had a new launch that just happened, and the Game ChangeHer is I know it's going to change lives. Yes. And I know that it's going to minister to young women, young girls, teens, and even some of us that have been around for a long time that just need that refreshed history of women in the Bible. So tell us a little bit about the book and the launch.
So listen, this past weekend, we had the Game ChangeHer Legacy Awards in Virginia and the book release. And so I released 3 books, a legacy series, 1 book for women, 1 book for 20s and teens girls, which includes devotionals, journals, coloring pages. And then I also released a book for little girls, a children's book. And so the idea of the book is I wanted to create something for everyone. So if you bought it for yourself, you could read it with your grandchild or your niece or your goddaughter. And so what it does is it tells the story of 25 phenomenal women in the Bible. And the Game ChangeHer Playbook helps you position yourself in a place where you can make kingdom moves. And so growing up, my father taught me the game of chess. And as I began to grow, I understood that life was a lot like the game of chess, that it was a game of strategy and intention. And so I believe as women of God, oftentimes we just learn to move through life, but we have to be calculated in our steps. We have to ensure that our steps are ordered by the Lord, and there are strategic steps and moves that we can make to make things happen and to be more than just women, but to be generational changers. And that's exactly who the 25 women in the Bible that I talk about. Now, what's key, Lynette, is that I want to, Pastor Lynette, is that I really want to highlight hidden heroines in the Bible. So I start off with Huldah, the prophetess, that a lot of people do not talk about. You know, I have a chapter on Jehosheba, on Jehoshaphat, on Junia. These women often don't get the platform in the pulpit to be preached upon, but it was my mission and my goal to do this, just that. And actually with my children's book, I am the first person in the nation to write a book for children on Huldah. So you cannot go anywhere else in the country and get a book for your young girls on the prophetess Huldah. And so it's my goal and mission to teach women the hidden heroines in the Bible and to help them make strategic moves to become biblical women and to be the women that God has called us to be. And so I want to do that for girls, for teens, and for women.
Awesome. I love that, because I have had several conversations and interviews with other women and talk about that. I was in my late 20s, early 30s before some of the women that I knew that they existed, that I knew that there were apostles and prophets and judges. And because, you know, you heard the story growing up of Mary, and you heard, you know, the story of Sarah, you know, just some of these basics, you know, and you always heard about, you know, the prostitute that saved the spies, and you heard these different stories, but it wasn't very often that you heard of a woman in the marketplace like Lydia, or a woman apostle like Junia. And so I'm just so super excited that you took some of those stories to put them into a children's book, because our young girls, I've got 2 grand girls, and you've met them, Tegan and Muna. Muna is 6 and Tegan is 11. They need to know these empowering stories, to be empowered, because we've got to set a platform for them, a launching point. Yes. And I think for too many years, we've set a low launching point for our young women, our young girls. Mm-hmm. And so if we can start raising that level to know that there was women kingdom financiers in the Bible, there were women judges in the Bible, that sets the mark a little higher, that says, if other women can do this, I can do this. And so when we champion each other and not compete and not do all that other petty stuff, but when we champion true kingdom women and women in the Bible, what a great foundation we give our young girls. Mm-hmm.
And so what I wanted to do with the launch is I didn't just want to release the books and the stories of these women, but I wanted to celebrate women locally. So it's my mission and goal to take this through different cities across the nation, because there are women like you. There's women that watch this program, or, you know, senior pastors and apostles who are making a difference in our world and who are living up to the standard of the Deborahs and the Esthers and the Marys. And so along with this launch, I launched the Game ChangeHer Legacy Awards to celebrate modern day Deborahs, modern day Junias, modern day Huldahs who are making a difference in their community. And I pray that as we celebrate and honor their legacy, that we're also able to celebrate the rising of new women who are following the example of these women in the Bible and blazing trails and finding paths and being forerunners for the future.
Beautiful. I love it. It's so needed. And I'm so glad that you're bringing that forth, that God spoke to you. I believe in you 100%. I'm a champion of you and all that you're doing. So tell us, how can we buy these books? Where can we go? What do you need us to do?
So the first thing I need you to do is help the Game ChangeHer Playbook become an Amazon bestseller. So for the next week and a half, we're going to be on sale on Kindle for only 99 cents, Dr. Dutton. I mean, who doesn't have 99 cents? And so it's the ebook. And so I really want you to go to Amazon, look up the Game ChangeHer. So instead of the ER, you're going to put HER Playbook by Traci L. Walker. And so you can get your Kindle copy. I don't know about you, but I love reading on my iPad, on the go. And so it's only 99 cents for about the next 8 to 7 days. And so I'm excited about that. And then you can also go on the website and get all the collection. And so the website is simple. It's just the Game ChangeHer Playbook.com. The Game ChangeHer Playbook.com. You can get a copy for your teen girls, your 20s girls. You can get a copy for your children. Remember that book on Huldah? It's exciting. I call it the Game ChangeHer Adventures, and it follows two young twin girls. Their names are Rain and Royal. And, you know, one of the reasons why I made it a coloring book, Dr. Dutton, because I wanted girls of all color to see that they are the people of the pages. And so instead of me making Rain and Royal a specific complexion, I decided that they could make them their complexion so they could feel connected to the women in the Bible. And so grab a copy on the GameChangeHerPlaybook.com.
I love it. I love it. And I love the coloring book. And also, like, just educationally wise, it says, like, if you're writing things, if you're coloring, you're grabbing the information much better. It goes deeper and it stays in your memory. Well, I know the Dominion TV family can help you reach bestseller list by going in and downloading that 99-cent Amazon ebook, and we'll put all that stuff in our captions. And I'm going to go today and go ahead and do that. And Dominion, let's help Pastor Traci and help the girls get this information in their hands, and let's empower women together.
Together to get her.
Exactly. I love it. So tell me what you see coming up here in the next few months, maybe in 2026.
Okay, so a lot is coming with the Game ChangeHer movement. When I just launched the book, I thought I was just writing a book, but I literally was starting a movement. And so one of the things that I want to do is I want to do the Game ChangeHer in the city. And so I want to bring this to different cities across the nation, pop up, celebrate 6 or 7 women, and bring women together to just tell these stories, women and girls. I certainly want to do a tea party for the girls, for the younger girls. Bring them in their princess outfits and read the story of Huldah. I certainly want to launch a planner because I have an idea to do the year of the Game Changer. So basically you can have a printed copy of a planner. You got your calendar, you got your dates, but you also got strategic moves that you can make on a monthly basis. And each month will celebrate a woman in the Bible. And so I want to do that and also help you read the Bible through a year. And then I want to do a cookbook along with it. So I want to do a collection from women that I know that have their favorite recipes, but also not just recipes for your nutrients, but also for your soul. So it'll be recipes for your soul and for your table. And then my major thing that I'm excited to start is I want to turn this into an audiobook, but I don't just want to read the chapter. I want to find 22 women to do one of the chapters. So you'll hear different voices. You'll hear a different voice for Deborah, a different voice for Huldah, and they'll actually be women who are in position, who are making major moves in their society. So I'm looking for 22 women. So if you're watching today and you're feeling like this can be a passion project for me, I would love to read a chapter on Sarah or Deborah. You can email me at womangonewarrior@gmail.com and join our audiobook.
Awesome. Well, I know that this is going to be an amazing movement. I'm super excited to be a part of this. And I know that the people watching will want to be a part of this because there's not enough people that truly champion women, truly bring women together. And I've always seen that in everything that you've done. And so this isn't just like a book tour. This is who you are. And so I see that as you're going out, that these women, they're going to be totally championed, empowered to change history, to change the world, to take territory, and to do all these amazing things. And so I'm just so godly excited about what I see God doing in and through you, in and through the women that are coming alongside in this movement. And I'm excited to see the next generation of young women rise to the challenge, to rise up empowered. And I'm glad to play any kind of part that I can play in this movement that's happening with women. And so I'm so excited that you were here today. We're going to have all that information right down below as we're streaming out. But is there any last things that you'd really like women to know, or a message that you have for them today?
The slogan of this movement is that you were not born to play it safe. You were born to change the game. And too often do we find ourselves, being cautious and being careful and not being bold, strong, and courageous. Too often do we find ourselves being cowards and not coming forth. But I believe that God is raising up a generation of Esthers and Deborahs and Marys who will be the ones that will flip over tables, that will break the religious glass ceilings, that will vindicate and verify the scriptures, that will expose darkness and be unapologetic about being exactly who God has called them to be, which is an advocate, which is a pioneer, which is a powerhouse. And so I just want to inspire women to move past their comfort zone, because miracles don't happen in your comfort zone. They happen outside of your comfort zone. And the Game Changer is positioning you in a place to break bloodline curses and to be the woman that God has called you to be. And so may this message empower you and inspire you, and may it bring forth a global sisterhood for global good, so that we can do the work of the kingdom and we can lock arms and do it together. Thank you so much, Dr. Lynette, for always believing in me, for always supporting me, for always giving me a platform. And I'm just truly appreciative for who you are and what Dominion TV means to the world and nation. And so thank you so much for having me today.
Oh, thank you. It's a joy and a pleasure as always. And one of those cities you're going to have to visit will have to be Myrtle Beach.
Absolutely.
Well, I can't wait to see all that's unfolding as we walk forward in this, and to have you here in Myrtle Beach again. So I love you. Bless you. And everybody who's out there, go ahead, go today, go while you're watching it, take a screenshot of all the information down below on how to order your copy. Go ahead and get the 99-cent ebook and help another woman of God achieve a bestseller status. We can do it. We can do it together. And let's just make things happen for the kingdom. I love you, Pastor Traci. I love you all out there. Until next time. You deserve to live the best life, and that's the kingdom life. I love you. God bless you. Have an amazing day.